Hey, how's it going there? It's Jim, your reseller buddy. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. We got some shipping to do. We're gonna work in the workshop a bit. I don't know, we might go to a thrift store, I don't know. We're gonna check out our garden. We grow some stuff. It's not a big garden. We've got an orchard. There's our orchard. Got a couple of apple trees, peach tree or two. I don't know, a couple of cherry trees. Nothing's really producing a whole lot. We haven't been able to get fruit from it. I mean, we get fruit from it, nothing edible. Kind of thought Ashley would come over here because this is kind of her domain. But this is our pride and joy. Blackberries. There's a huge blackberry bush. She just picked a whole bunch of blackberries off of it. So this will give us blackberries for a while, and we probably won't eat them all. We'll probably have to give some away, which is all right. And then this is our miscellaneous, some zucchinis. That's zucchini. We got some tomatoes over there. That's my son's truck. We got some corn coming in back there. I think that's some kale back there. A couple little, I think, cucumbers over there. I don't know. Like I said, this is more her domain. But thought I'd just show you the garden. Something different. I don't know. And we got a big old plane flying overhead. We live about a mile and a half as the crow flies from Dover Air Force Base. So we get a lot of low flying Air Force aircraft. And it can get loud. And it used to be scary at first, but not so much anymore. Now that we've kind of figured out that, they know what they're doing. They know how to fly these things. Let's go ship. All right, first thing we're gonna ship is these wands that we sold on eBay. It was our only sale on eBay yesterday. Sold these for $25. 25 bucks free shipping. Which is what I thought we would sell them for. So, no surprise there. Bought 7 of them for $3. So, we sold 3 of them already for, I want to say 30, maybe $28.50. So, these are next to go. Then we still have the singles, 2 singles. Which may take a bit longer to sell. So. And all I'm doing with these is bubble wrap and bag. I'll put a piece of cardboard around here. Just to protect the middle a bit. If I could find a piece that will, yeah, something good. Be 13 ounces. 13 ounces. You need a size?
Yeah.
Okay. Could do 16.54. And then that's it for eBay. Just the one sale. We haven't had a 0 day on eBay in years. That's the closest we've come to a 0 day. And I think eBay was the worst platform sales-wise yesterday. Unless we didn't sell anything on Poshmark.
We didn't sell anything.
Okay, so Poshmark was the worst just because we didn't sell anything. We had this one sale on Mercari, which is this Acme Juicerator, just the base. I want to say we sold that for 25.
I think it's 21.78.
21.78. Then of course on Mercari we don't worry about the shipping. Sorry about the bubble wrap getting in your way. But it's a good angle. So we're gonna have to deal with it. So yesterday, or maybe it wasn't yesterday or the day before, on the last video, Freddie, who followed us over from the Super Picker Flippin' Duo channel, thank you for following us over, and thank you for everybody that's followed us over and left comments and all of that. That helps immensely, by the way, when you leave a comment. So continue to do that. Please, 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 please. I appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and give us a subscribe. Thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Goes a long way to growing the channel. But he left a comment about lottery tickets, and it was kind of a condescending tone. At least that's how I read it. I don't know if that's how he meant it, but it was like, you know better. Which, you know what? I do know better. And in that instance, in that scenario, I didn't buy the lottery ticket, you know? We found the lottery ticket out in front of the post office. And it was a winner. Now, I did say that we have bought lottery tickets in the past, and we have. And I'm not condoning a you know, gambling habit or anything like that, but life is short. You know, if you want to spend $5-10 on a scratcher, go for it. You know, I'm not here to tell you that you can't. I'm not here to tell you it's a great idea. I'm not here to tell you it's a bad idea either. Go for it. Life is short. 9 pounds. I don't know what it's in there at. Oh, okay. So we figured that up wrong. This is okay. So we sold this American Horror Story key tag on Depop. So yeah, I do know better. I do know that scratchers are, you know, a losing proposition. It's not going to make you money. I also know that going out to dinner is not profitable. I know that, you know, giving your kids money to go to the movies with their friends is not a, you know, a value proposition. but it's all things that we do because it's just life. Like, it's just entertainment. And not to say that we need to be entertained, but we kind of need to be entertained. I mean, don't feel bad about spending a little bit of money to, have a bit of fun. It's okay. I'm just going to ship it like this. I'm not going to. So this is just going bubble wrap in a bag. I was going to cardboard it, but I think that's excessive. So, it's okay to just go and have a bit of fun. Don't get carried away with it. Don't not pay your electric bill to, go to a fancy dinner. Anything like that. But next up is this costume jewelry bracelet. You probably sold this for $8 or so. $8, yep. But life is short, enjoy it while you can. If you're gonna sit here and not enjoy your life because you're saving your money for, the years when your life isn't enjoyable, it's important to be able to afford living, but it's also important to enjoy living while you're able to enjoy living, like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but you can do both, is what I'm saying. You can do both. So we're really running to the end of our shipments. We don't have a whole lot. It's crazy. Crazy how slow it's been. But it's the summertime. That's the way it is. Is this it?
No.
This is the last thing. This is the series of unfortunate events box set. Sold this for $60? $55 on Depop. Depop has been on fire recently because they went to free shipping across the whole platform. I believe it's across the whole platform. So seller doesn't pay for shipping, buyer doesn't pay for shipping. The company is covering the shipping costs. So I can set my prices really competitively because I'm not worried about shipping. The customer doesn't have to do math. They're not worried about shipping. It's a win-win-win. Which is great for everybody. Really is. I don't know what kind of deal they worked out with the post office, but as a seller, I definitely see the difference because Depop has become one of the biggest platforms in the last month for us, volume-wise. Let's see, it's 15, so I'm gonna have to get a box for this, unfortunately. I don't have, well, I'll take a, we'll do a low, oh, this is a 15. Okay, I had one more plain box. Okay. So because I bubble wrapped it, I'm not worried about patting it in. Because it's only going to slide side to side a little bit. I don't need to paper that in a whole at all, really, because it's fairly snug in there. If it slides, it slides. Not a big deal. And that's it. Shipping is done. So we're going to go drop this stuff off. And then we'll probably come back and work inside here, inside the workshop. So we'll be right back. All right, so we're back in the workshop. And I've got some stuff to list. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items right here to picture. That's what we're doing right now. We're picturing right now. We're going to list later. You're not going to see me list because that's just computer work. That's really... I've got some 1, 2 right there. I need a light bulb for that. Budweiser sign. So we'll start with this stuff I have right here. And then we'll move over to death pile type stuff. I know I've got a bowling ball in a bag. That'll do well. But let's start here and clear this area. And I got a high ticket item right here that I want to get to. So we'll get to that first. And just going to move all this stuff to the side. I've got like an anniversary clock right here that doesn't want to move on my blanket that I have set down. Which I want to change out, by the way. It's time for a color change. That's what I do every 6 months or so. I change colors of my blanket or my sheet or whatever I use on the base. This is always white. Base is a different color every 6 months, and then I know how old my items are, and then when to drop stuff in price. Because I'll picture for 6 months on this. This is green, like a not a forest green, but like a, I don't know. It's just a green. Not an emerald, but and then I'll switch colors, and then once I switch colors there, like whatever, let's say I go to a blue and then I go to like a gray. Then once I go to gray, I know anything green needs to be price dropped like more dramatically. Like I price drop in Nifty every time I relist, I price drop by 1%. But then I'm just cleaning up the base here, so it doesn't show up in pictures. But after a year or so, if it doesn't sell, then it's like, okay, 50% off of whatever it is just to get rid of it. Let's just get it gone. And if that doesn't move it, then it goes to donate, or I'll throw it up on Whatnot for whatever I can get for it. I really don't care at that point. It just needs to go. So, what I'm picturing first is I bought a Coach bag off of Facebook. What they do around here, and they probably do it by you, I don't know, it's probably a thing that I haven't seen before I moved here. But they do these closet cleanouts. It wasn't a thing in Alabama, or at least I wasn't looking for it there. But mostly ladies will say, okay, I'm cleaning out my closet, so I bought this Coach bag and wallet for $40, Coach wallet, and this bag, and it's like brand new. I mean, I don't know that she ever used it. And these things are selling new for like $280. This exact like pattern style, whatever. So I'll list it for $250, and then it'll go on sale, 25% off, and hopefully it'll sell at that price. But I'll take an offer down to like $150, and I'll be fine with that. That'll be a-okay with me. Just making sure there's no personal anything in the wallet. We're good. And now we can picture. So, yeah. Ashley reminded me that my son's got a soccer game tonight. And he's been playing center defense, which is not an exciting position for him or us to watch him play. And he's not excited about it. So, but we're going to go watch him play. I may take a couple of quick videos of him playing. That might be fun, because I do talk about him quite a bit, especially if you followed me from Super Picker Flippin' Duo. I talk about him a lot. My youngest son and his soccer. He's in travel soccer. He's in the Olympic development program. Like, he's all about the soccer, and we're all about supporting him in his soccer endeavors. And he wants to play in college and all of that, and we're all for that, especially if he can get scholarships and whatnot. Like, we will be as supportive as we possibly can be and get him everything he needs to be able to do that. So we're gonna go watch him play defense, which is kind of a boring position, particularly center defense. Like, outside backs, outside defense, they can make runs, they can go up the field and make crosses, shoot on goal. Center defense is like your last line. Like, they are the ones protecting the goalie at all costs, so he kind of hangs back. Which really, I mean, he's a playmaker, which is but the high school game is different than the club game, which is different than the Olympic development game. So it's, it is what it is. And that's what we've told him. Like, you just got to kind of play where your coach puts you and just kind of deal with it. I mean, high school is really to work on his leadership skills, is really what it comes down to. So, taking a lot of pictures of this. I feel like I'm taking too many. I might have gone over my picture limit. So, we'll clean this up and move on. That's done. Next, we'll picture this Elgin anniversary clock. I just took the lid off, so this little anniversary clock. I don't love how that's I feel like that's disconnected somehow. Because there's a piece back here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little plastic piece right here that should be stationary, I believe. Well, I'm not going to repair it anyway, so I'll probably just list it as parts. Paid $3 for it, so $3 clock as parts. It's probably a $30. When I looked it up in used condition, it was like a $50 clock. So, yeah. So I'll list it as parts, $30. Get it sold, and take that off to eliminate glare now that I pictured it. And it's easier for me to move around. There we go. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, too close. Boop. Okay. Good. It's a Japan movement, so that's still good, but it's a battery quartz. It's not, the clocks that you want have the key and they're wind and, all of that. So those are what you want. But if you're going to have a quartz movement, battery movement, then you want Japan, Swiss, German. So that's done. Put this towards the back of the shelf. All right. Now I've got this little pitcher. Got this from a thrift store in Milford for $2. It's got that Blendo characteristic spout, silver rim. It's like a beaker almost. So I think it's kind of cool. So for $2, if I can get $20 out of that, that's pretty good. I'm thinking like probably 25 with shipping included. Just moving all around. Yeah, so we've got soccer tonight. And so we're not going to go out thrifting. If we were to go thrifting, it would just be to our locals anyway. That's done. Actually, I'm going to take a picture. When you look down into it, you could see like all the ribbing from when it was blown, which is kind of cool. I don't know if that'll come up. Let's see if I can mimic it. No, it doesn't really do it justice. So, yeah. I do have auction stuff tonight. I did spend $300 on an auction last night, so I've got 2 more auctions tonight. One of which I don't think I'm going to buy from. The other one I am going to buy from. But the auction starts closing at 5, so I'm going to be doing the auctions while I'm at the game and trying to record a bit for this video. So that's going to be interesting. So, yeah, good times. Next up, we're doing this blue ball mason jar that I picked up for $1. It's number 6. It's newer. It's got the seam. This logo is newer, so nothing, nothing crazy. But it is a blue ball. If it had the zinc lid, it'll do a little bit better, but it does not. Actually, there's a nice fat bubble in it. I'll picture that. Big old fat bubble. And the bottom is definitely looks like it's not like a remanufacturer. Actually, now that I look at it, it might be a 9, not a 6. So we'll take a picture of it both ways. Yep. All right. And then I've got this Pampered Chef Tool Turnabout. This was dingy and dirty, but Ashley got it looking really, really clean. I mean, really clean. This thing we paid like $2 for. We'll get like 40 for that. Pampered Chef. Pick up Pampered Chef stuff. Look it up first, of course, but this thing, like, I don't know. Like, I move it around to take different pictures, but it looks the same from every angle. So I feel stupid turning it around because the people looking at the listing are like, why is he uploading the same picture? But I swear it is a different picture. I promise. This made in the USA. Now I'm looking for the logo. There's always a logo. I don't see it. I'll have to come back to it. All right. Let me get the bowling ball. In the bag, and I'll have to clean it up. Oy. All right. It's a 15-pound ball. Let me clean up the bag with the ball in it, so this way it doesn't move around. So yeah, this is my day. I mean, I'll be out here for like another half an hour or so. I'll picture a couple of more things just so I have stuff ready to go for after soccer. But I am doing auction stuff, so I've got that too. Good. Get the back. Try to peel this. Yep. Look at that. Look at that priority mail sticker. That's an old one. So don't spend a whole lot of time prepping stuff because when you're buying this stuff, customers should know, like, it's from the 70s, 80s, this bag, probably 80s, this design. So it's not going to be perfect. There's no way for me to get it to perfect, right? The handle's got little issues. There's crap all inside the bag. This is a Columbia 300 ball. it's just gray, like a marbled gray. Nothing great about the ball. His name is all inside the bag. Got an offer that I don't like. So yeah, we'll try to clean it up a bit. Here's like all of his old towels. I don't think there's, I mean, this is a bowler's towel. You missed. Okay. And then this is not a bowler's towel. That looks just like a kitchen towel. That's a sock. Ew. Okay. So. And that's a letter or a note. High score. Okay. So now there is some like remnants of powder. And it's greened, which is not ideal. So we'll just try to clean that up as best as we can. I almost wonder if I should take this cardboard out. Gross. Get a new one. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about this cardboard insert right here. Whether to take this out or not. I think that was originally in there, but it's not that flimsy without it. So, alright, that's coming out. That's staying out. And, yep. Let's move on with our pictures. Actually, I gotta dispose of some stuff. So, let's dispose. Clean up the area so I get a clean shot of just the item. And then, we'll move on with some pictures. So bowling bags are... They can be quite expensive, particularly older, kind of mid-century looking bags. Let's move this somewhere. Here we go. Bras and bowling ball. The older kind of mid-century modern looking bags can do very, very well. This one's probably 80s to 90s now that I'm looking at it more closely. And I paid $1 for it, for that, the ball, and everything. So, if I get $30 for the bag, I'm good. Because to ship the bag is just throw it in a box and off it goes, There's no kind of extra protection needed. I'm gonna have to clean up the base again because this thing spit out a whole bunch of just powdery looking crystallized stuff. So yeah, so bowling bags are good, bowling balls are good. You just got to be careful with the shipping on the balls. So you really can't pay up too much. So, the way I'm looking at this purchase for $1, I mean, it's basically free. Like, free inventory. Make sure we're good there. That stands up good. Good, good, good. Let me respond to this offer real quick. $12 on this Cuisinart broiler pan that I didn't buy intending to sell on eBay, but I have it up for $21.82. They offered $12. They live in California. I can't do that. I can do $20 free shipping. Because you live in California. Okay. Good. Somebody on Poshmark made me an offer, but we'll wait on that a second. Let's take a picture. Or 6. Okay. Not in portrait, please. Boom. Boom. Okay. Close up of the good. Get some zippers. Bottom. I mean, it's a hefty bag. It's it's quality stuff. That's for sure. Obviously, Brunswick is the name you want to look out for when you're buying this stuff. Hammer. I sold a Hammer tournament backpack that I paid $5 for at a yard sale. Sold it in a day for $50. So that's a good one. Now we're doing the ball. Bowling ball. Let's see if I can get that. It's a Columbia 300. Just a gray. Nothing really fancy about it except that it's vintage. Try to clean up the lettering to see if I can get that to pop. I don't think I'm going to get it to pop much. Okay. So they'll re-drill the holes, whoever buys this next, and use it for themselves, I assume. That is superficial. Get that off of there. Good. Good. Okay. This 15-pound ball, I mean, obviously we'll have to protect it during shipping. I do have to weigh it, so I'll go weigh it just so buyer knows in the listing exactly what they're getting. It's actually coming up at almost 16 pounds. So, 16-pound bowl. Ugh. Balls and bras. All right. You know what? It's hot in here. No, you know what? No. We're not going to sign off just yet. Because we've got bamboo Pampered Chef bamboo spatula things. This set of 3, I'll probably get 25 bucks for them. So we'll picture this, and then we will picture one other spatula spoon thing, and then we'll call it a day for pictures. And these aren't in the best shape, so I might list for 30 to put on sale for $22.50 because they are kind of burnt in the back. Get the 3 logos together, and we're done. Then this is a Temptations by Terra enameled spoon. Sold 3 different utensils on Poshmark the other day, so this was a double. For some reason I'm taking a video of it. Don't need a video. Photo, please. Okay. I like selling utensils because they're easy to picture, don't take a ton of time, you can find them cheap. Nobody thinks a whole lot about them as far as value. And they're relatively easy to ship. So, all right. I'm going to go inside. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to go inside, prep for my auctions, and start putting in some bids and start getting ready for a soccer game. It's going to be hot out there. It's already like mid 90s. So it's not going to get any hotter, but it's hot enough. I mean, it's bad. So let me go mentally prepare for that, physically prepare for my auction, and then we'll see you at soccer. So my son's way out there. You probably can't even see him. It's just a tiny speck, but he's running. He's playing center defense. He had a second man assist already this game, so. But this is a lot of what we watch, just him standing there, waiting for the ball to come to him and play center defense. Lots of fun.
Oh, that Bartek coach is really taking his time, huh?
Yeah. And now we got a player hurt, so.
So it's extra standing around.
There he is, standing there. Doing nothing. Just waiting on something to happen. We're kind of dominating the game. Let's see if they don't even have to pass it back to him. Let's see if they can get it out of their own end to give them some action. I don't know if that's going to happen. Oop. It is not. Let's try again. Goalie has the ball now. Let's see. No. My son's the last man, so he might not touch the ball. I don't know. No, he's second to last man. It's a shame because his talent is not defense. So. Coach and I are going to have a discussion after the game on where he needs to play. Because right now he's checking his sock. During a game that's got constant movement. Let's see. Okay, he planted that.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't handle the pass. Yeah, he's checked all the way out. He played it right the middle. Don't hit that. Okay. So this is soccer.
Again, the off-ball movement. Good.
Yeah. Team USA plays tonight, by the way.
What?
Nothing. And that's a goal. We just scored. Okay, back to the game. For me, anyway. So we're home now. That's it. End of the day. Black cat's over here. Let's go say hi. Charlie! This is Charlie. He's a black cat. Charlie! No, he's not going to say hi. He stays outside. Anyway, let's go look at blackberries. Let's see if I can pick a blackberry. Oh, I see one. See a bunch. Actually, bunch turned since just this morning. Blackberry. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go inside and list some stuff now.
No pressure.
There's no pressure.
What? Look.
Yeah.
Like.
Our water pressure sucks here, so.
Oh, it's gotten worse.
Yeah. Anyway, still got to list that stuff that I pictured. Eat some dinner. And, yeah, just that's it. That's the end of the day. So, I'm going to figure out what's going on with this water pressure, if there's anything I can do. And, call it a day. So, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Leave a comment. Give me the old thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so. It's a lot of this kind of stuff here. Just me hanging out throughout the day, doing eBay stuff. I did buy a ton at auction. They go the last 2 days. I spent like close to $700. So we got a bunch of stuff coming in, which is great. Great fun. So stick around. We're going to go through a bunch of auction stuff soon. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.